Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to Porter Valley Ranch. My name's Josh. I know it's been a while, so I feel like I might need to introduce myself again. I know we haven't been on here for a while, but we are back today. I want to show you guys around the farm, see what's been happening, and also tell you what's been going on in our life that has kept us away from YouTube. So today is Friday, February the 11th, which means we're almost to Valentine's Day, which means it is the season of love. And it has definitely been season of love here at Porter Valley Ranch for all of the animals. We've got all of our sheep over here. For those new to the channel, we raise Babydoll and Harlequin sheep, which are both a rare or exotic breed of sheep. And we are just a few weeks away from lambing season. We think that most of these in this group here are bred, and that they will be having lambs here in the next couple of weeks. So to tell you just how crazy things have been here at Porter Valley Ranch, I'm gonna throw you back to something that happened on New Year's Day. Something really exciting happened, and we didn't have time to make a video about it. So let's go check that out.
Mom, Maggie's a mom. But who's the dad?
So here we are 6 weeks later, and we have 5 little bundles of joy. Check those guys out. Now I gotta clean the lens off. He licked it. All right, so I know some of you are thinking, hey, I thought you had 6 puppies, and we did. Somebody actually came early and picked up one of the puppies last week. Against our advice, we usually keep them until at least 8 weeks so they can stay with their mom, Maggie. But this person assured us that they had dealt with puppies before, and they wanted to go through that last little stage of the weaning process by bottle feeding and feeding puppy food to their puppy. So these are all growing and thriving. They are very rambunctious. Well, I say that. Some of them are rambunctious. Some of them have pretty calm personalities. Maggie here is pretty chill. So some of them are like her. And their dad, Buddy, is a little bit crazy. So some of them, like that one over there, are like their dad. So if you need a puppy, we still have a couple of these that aren't spoken for. They are 50% Akbash and 50% Great Pyrenees, but they come out of working dogs, great parents. Both of them are great demeanor. They are fantastic with animals and the livestock, but then they are also really good with people and with kids. You can see puppies will be puppies. So if you need a puppy, let us know. Again, life has been just a little crazy. It's been good, all good things. Well, not all good things. I've been doing that a lot. I'm kind of out of habit of how to make these videos. We did get COVID again. We had someone ask if we had the sickness, I think is the way they referred to it. And the answer was yes. Let's see who this is. It's Rachel. Hello. What's up? Making a video. Yeah. Okay. All right, bye. So just like that, life gets in the way. Life interrupts things that you are doing. And we have just had a few too many things in our life going on to be completely active on YouTube recently. Good stuff. We'll get into more of it later in the video, but mostly just want to let you guys know that we're fine. We did have COVID, light round of COVID. Ironically, this is probably going to get this video banned. I don't really care. Our views have gone crazy anyways. So we went a year and a half. Rachel and I work with kids. We're around people all the time. We were careful, but not completely isolated. We teach up to 500 kids a week, and we went a year and a half and didn't have any problems, and we both got vaccinated, and now we've had COVID twice. So take that as you will. I know a lot of you guys are conspiracy theorists and things like that, so pretty crazy. Anyway, I don't know, take whatever you want. But we're here, we've got these puppies. We'll have them for a few more weeks. We'll try to get a couple videos out about them because they're really fun. Puppies are awesome. Also, follow Rachel over on Instagram. She has been posting pictures of these puppies. She is much more active than I am. So if you haven't followed Porter Valley Ranch on Instagram, go do that. She posts a lot of great pictures, a lot of shorts or stories, or I don't know, reels, whatever they're called over there. But she does that a lot, so go check her out. What do you think? What? What do you think? Huh? Huh? See this one? So this one's my favorite right here. So if you need a puppy, if you need a guard dog, you need to come get this dog. I know some of my friends are moving to new properties, so Crockers, come on. You guys, you're gonna need a guard dog, and these things come out of amazing guard dog lineage. This girl right here, Maggie, she will kill like literally anything that comes on the property, but she has also never attacked any of our animals. She hangs out with chickens and all that kind of stuff, but if a possum comes to town, she's gonna take it out. So come get yourself a dog, let us know. We would love to sell you one. We're not giving them away. Last time people thought we were giving them away, we are not. We do a lot of work here on the farm, and a lot of work on the farm takes a lot of money on the farm, so we need to make some of that money back. So we are selling these puppies. If you want one, let us know. Some of you watched our video where our greenhouse got blown away. As you can tell, it is still officially dead. We did not rebuild it. There were gonna be too many issues. We knew we weren't gonna have a whole lot of time. So that greenhouse is done. Luckily, we do have an appointment for the spring with Leon, from Gardening with Leon, to get our hoop house in order. We're gonna build a bigger hoop house. We actually got it donated to us, but it needs new plastic over the top. So we're gonna do that this spring. Rachel's really excited. We've been doing a lot of indoor gardening this year. She's been doing product reviews for some of those countertop garden systems. We've got our seed starting room ready. So we are gardening, just not in a greenhouse or a hoop house this winter because the wonderful storm was nice enough to blow it away. Now, goats, or more accurately, ibex. Right here, this is Rosie, Rumble, got Lola, Daisy, Ivory, all of the crew, and that's where they're supposed to be. They're supposed to be in the fence, and they keep getting out, and I don't know where they're getting out. It's somewhere in the woods, and then they take the long way around up there by the sheep barn and come down here. So that's all it takes to get them in. You just have to bring some feed and they follow you in. Come on. So this is Isaac. We had a breeder ram named Abraham. It was awesome, and he died. So this one is our next breeder. So Abraham, if you follow the Bible, if you read the Bible, if you know about the Bible, Abraham's sons were Isaac and Ishmael. So there's Isaac, there's Ishmael. Isaac is the chosen one, Ishmael is the backup. Also, if you follow the Old Testament, hopefully they come out of Isaac, because Ishmael's descendants do not turn out so well. So that's what we're doing with the ibex. We're just kind of in a holding pattern with them too. We're trying to get them through the winter. Everything has been healthy, everything has been fine. We are not taking them anywhere to get bred this year. We're just keeping it all in house. To be honest, we've done a lot of we've done a lot of pushing with our sheep operation. We've also got a large number of sheep at my dad's house in Oklahoma City. So our ibex have kind of taken a back seat. So I do want them to get bred. I do want to have some kids this year, but I'm not in a big hurry. So if it didn't happen until the summer, that would be fine with me. So Rumble is no longer able to breed, and so he's just kind of like our guard dog for the goats here. But I think he's the one that's teaching them all how to get out or where to get out, because he is out like literally 95% of the time. Like I put him back in, 5 minutes later he's back out. He thinks that he is the guard dog like Buddy now, so that's not good. So hopefully he will stop doing that, and one of these days I'm gonna have to walk the perimeter and find a place for him to get out. Now I know it sounds easy. You think, okay, there's probably just a hole in the fence that you should plug, but if you see this hole right here, these are like 2x4 squares, and we have like 2 or 3 goats that are that size that can still fit through this hole. So my grandpa, Roy Porter, was a cattle farmer or cattle rancher and a farmer, and he always said that for goats you need a waterproof fence, and he wasn't far off, because if something like that big can fit through this hole, then it's just really hard to keep them in. So truth be told, we are moving the majority of our operation into our Harlequin sheep, Babydoll sheep, and away from the ibex, just because they're just so hard to take care of. They're so hard to keep in the fence, even though we really like them because they're so exotic. I love their athleticism, but they're just really hard to deal with. And especially my dad, as he's getting older, he is really cutting his herd back, just focusing on quality instead of quantity. And we talked him into getting into the sheep game. You guys saw that video, and his sheep are doing really well. He's actually got a ton of baby dolls. So if you guys are interested this year in picking up some sheep for your homestead, we really think that they are a good play right now. We really enjoy them. We like their personalities. They're easy to take care of, but they're also a really good financial move right now. We've got some friends who are buying some property out in Bristow, and our advice to them is definitely going to be to put the majority of their budget, their startup budget, into sheep, because I think that if you go into like the Babydoll or Harlequin or some of the more exotic breeds of sheep, that it's the best play you can make right now for your money. We have no trouble selling them. If you want some, let us know. We do have waiting lists for our lambs, but they're in very high demand, and they're bringing a premium price. So that's a good play right now. We'll get back to that here in a second. It's getting a little windy, but that's okay. You guys haven't seen me in a long time, so I'm sure you won't mind a little wind noise. I walked up here, and the little Silkie coop, and this door is wide open, and there's no chickens in there. Luckily, they're all down below. Our Silkies have been doing well. They have not been laying a whole lot. You can see we've got this box in here so they can get in out of the cold, but Zeke's been doing good with his Silkies. We actually got a new Silkie rooster back around Christmas, and he is now in here with these Silkies because our satin rooster, Mike Ross, died. So if you were a fan of Suits, sorry to inform you that Mike Ross died. If you don't know what Suits is, it's a TV show, and if you don't watch it, then you just need to know that our Silkie, satin, Silkie, I don't know if you say those together, our satin rooster died. So luckily we did get a bunch of chicks out of him. We've got a garage full of chicks right now that came out of Mike Ross. So when you breed a Silkie to a satin, you have like a 50% chance of getting a Silkie, 50% chance getting a satin. So here's a good example. This one right here is a satin. You see how its feathers look like little pillows? And then this one right here is a Silkie. So it looks like it's finer. It's a finer feather. So we personally like Silkies better. This one's a Silkie over here. I think everything in here is a Silkie except for that naked neck. So this one is called a satin showgirl because she's got like the poof on her head, she's got a naked neck, and then she's got other feathers. So they're called satin showgirls. Satin showgirls are one of the things that really got us into the exotic chickens. Rachel really liked the way they looked, so we bought a few of those from a friend of ours named Tina, and Fisher's Fancy Fowl. You can look that up on Facebook. I don't think she's on YouTube. But we bought some of those, and then that kind of progressed into our Silkies, and now we have some award-winning Silkies. I say we, they're actually mostly Zeke's. Zeke does most of the work for them. So follow him, Zeke Speaks, over on Facebook. Man, I am just like promoing the heck out of this thing today, but that's what happens when I haven't been on here in a long time. Also, I've been working on a new project, so I've really been focusing on some self-promotion. I'm not gonna tell you about it yet. Hang with me, I'll tell you in a minute. They're worn out. I wore them out with my walking around talking to myself in the camera. So hopefully you're still with me and you're not worn out too. So to answer the question of where have we been, the answer is we've been busy. And I hate when people say that. We get accused of being too busy all the time, and we probably are, but I don't like the term busy. So what I'm gonna say is that we've been involved. We've been involved in a lot of things. Rachel has been writing for Hobby Farm magazine. She's been doing some product reviews and writing some articles, and a lot of her articles involve going places and interviewing people, college professors and veterinarians, you know, knowledgeable people inside of our space. So that's required some of her time. We're also in the middle of competition season at our business, both dance season, gymnastics season. Our kids are playing basketball, they're playing soccer, they're doing all kinds of stuff. We chase them around. We're heavily involved in the orphanage in Africa and at our church. And I have been working on a new project called an NFT. I know, you guys don't know what an NFT is. An NFT is a non-fungible token. It is a something on the blockchain, in my case Solana, and it exists in the metaverse on Web3. So if you don't know what any of that stuff means, that's okay. All you need to know is it's a project that is kind of like the culmination of my life, because it involves art, it involves technology, it involves creative thinking, it involves a little bit of conspiracy theory, and it involves building a community. So whenever I first started learning about NFTs, they've been around for a few years, but they really started, you know, going into the mainstream or the substream. I don't know if it's not mainstream yet, about a year ago. And I've really been studying these things, and I decided that it was time for me to just try one and see what happens. So I kind of did an experimental NFT, which is launching on Sunday, February 13th on the Solana blockchain. You can purchase one by going to the Legend Lions League at soulsea.io. That's a sub. Or you can click below and click the link. I don't expect you guys to buy one. I don't even expect you to know what it is. I just expect you to know that I haven't been sitting around not sharing our experiences with you guys. We have been working on some new things. God has been tugging Rachel and I in different directions for a couple of months now, and we've just been spinning our wheels. We've been getting kind of frustrated with the Porter Valley Ranch journey. We've done some things that we really thought were going to do well. We put out a song which I professionally recorded. We put out some videos that we worked really hard on. Some of them did well and some of them didn't. Some of them honestly led me to a place of not trusting the YouTube community. And I don't mean you as the subscribers and as our viewers. I mean the YouTube community. There's a dark side that not a lot of you guys get to see. And honestly, it reared its ugly head and got me pretty frustrated and pretty downhearted. But we're past that now. We understand that our place in the YouTube world, in the social media world, is to educate and to help people take the things that they have and do the most with what they have, to do better with the circumstances and the resources that they have around them. And it's not because we're experts, it's because we have access to experts. So over the next few months, we are going to be leaning into that space of education and uplifting those around us. Rachel's going to be doing some product reviews for Hobby Farm magazine, so we'll share those with you guys. She's writing some articles for them, which gives her access to people who are experts in our field. We're going to be talking to veterinarians, we're going to be talking to professors, we're going to be talking to people who are much more knowledgeable than we are about the things that we do. So we are going to share that information with you guys. I am going to continue doing what I do. I will kind of give you some glimpses into what's going on with the other side of Josh Porter, which is the farmer over on the NFT space and in the metaverse. You don't have to like it, but you do have to know what it is because it's not going anywhere. This is kind of like drums in a church. It's kind of like having a cell phone in your pocket or having the internet in your house. Everyone was resistant to those things, but at the end of the day, they are here and they're not going anywhere, and I believe they made everyone better because they are here. So I will keep you guys informed on that and be your connection to the metaverse for the next couple of months. But seriously, we thank you guys so much for coming along with us on our journey. We apologize we haven't been as active as we would have liked to be, but we appreciate those of you who reached out to us to make sure we were okay, to make sure that we hadn't fallen off a cliff somewhere or that we didn't have the COVID too bad. So for those of you, thank you so much for your thoughts and your prayers. We really do appreciate you guys. We appreciate our YouTube family, and we value that you guys come along with us on this journey, and we hope you continue to do so, and we'll see you guys next time here at Porter Valley Ranch.